Just another day at Winter Park Tennis Center, and just got to play with Serban, and Rick came and fixed the clay. He completely wiped the court and everything before we played. And I asked him what the clay is made of. He said, what, green crushed stone mixed with something and something, and then the lines are made out of some nylon tape. It's like a solid tape, I guess, because it's solid. But anyway, it was a fun session, and Serban told me that I'm playing great, but I need to not play better when people are walking outside. I need to source the energy internally, and I've been working on that. I worked on it, and then I was able to actually just move, start flying, run really, really, really fast and get to the shot. So it turned out to be a really, really fun session. Tiring though, as always, these sessions are tough, 3 hours in the sun, almost 3 hours on top of some tennis earlier. But I'm training to be pro, or as good as I can be, and that's what it takes. The suffering is inevitable, but with consistent practice, with consistent just smoothing of the edges, it becomes a lot better. And I'm gonna point out, just in case I watch this later, in case anyone else is watching this, just look at these rocks and this just flowers and stuff. This place has just a really, really nice charm. It's a nice family, clean feeling. Great bathroom, great courts, elevated thing up there, though I never go there. Yeah, so that was really just some tremendous fun. What else? I have Mitch and Noelle after this. We're gonna do some fitness and some workout, some tennis lessons, some working out. So that's the day. That's the day. October 14th, Wednesday, October 14th. And I feel myself coming into my shots better. I feel myself coming alive better than I have before, but just because of more focus, more years and time of dedication that has allowed the edges of me that are resistant to be smoothed, just much like these rocks. They may have been jagged rocks at some point, but with time, as water has continued to weather them, or maybe it's other elements, maybe sun, who knows, but water especially, they become rounded and smooth, and then they can all fit together in a nice synchronicity. If they were more jagged, there'd be space for less, because one jagged edge would poke another jagged edge, would be a lot of empty space. These rounded edges can fill in with each other fluidly. And that's what's happening with my game. It's becoming more fluid rather than rigid and rigidly bad. And that's the real blessing. I'm able to focus on my forehand. I'm able to actually hit the shot that I want with some good speed and some power and placement, whereas before I couldn't. And it's just been a matter of devoting myself to it, a matter of making myself one with it, eliminating concepts and instead operating in synchronicity of the moment. And that removes a tremendous amount of stress from the body, from the shot, and it allows me to become a vessel or a vehicle for a shot to arise that I of my own self couldn't necessarily create of my own mind. I'd go for a safer shot, or I'd imagine something, but something even better arises just when I'm in the moment, and my fundamentals are down, and I just don't think and just go for it. That's how you play in flow state. So that mental aspect, or spiritual aspect, if you will, is of extreme importance as well with respect to producing beauty on a tennis court and performing something at the highest level. So these are the things that are happening. I'm 28 years old. This is my life at this point in time. So yeah, I have to treasure these days, because they won't last forever. But I'm making of them the best I can make of them. Better things will come later. Even if not this, what I develop here, what I build and develop here will translate into better things that arise, even if I can't play like I am now in 20 years. The skills, the muscle memory of pushing through pain, of just disciplining myself, of coming into flow, whatever I find myself doing at some later point in time, the lessons learned here at Winter Park Tennis Center, the lessons learned on October 14, 2020, will have planted some seed that will sprout into something deeper that I can't yet foresee. Maybe through social connection, maybe through more wisdom, maybe through more ease and synchronicity, maybe through more happiness in my soul that then radiates outwards. I can't tell you, but that's me. October 14th, 2020. One of 7-point-something billion on this earth. On this earth, one of billions of planets in the galaxy, universe, whatever. At this space and point in time, this is what happened within this person. This is how this person decided to spend their day. This was my life today. The word October 14, 2020 only makes sense actually as a point of reference to people who are operating, who are aware of the same calendar. So for example, if there is some alien that doesn't follow our time signature, and they saw this video and I kept saying October 14, 2020, what are they going to make of it? They have absolutely no frame of reference. That could mean what to us it could mean what it would mean, like, 2,000 years ago, 5,000 years ago, 2,000 years from now. It means nothing. October 14, 2020 means it's 2020 years since a certain date and time, and October is demarcated as the 10th month, which is of 30 days each, roughly the 14th day of that. But again, without any frame of reference, it's irrelevant. What would somebody see this if they didn't know? When would this be if someone didn't know the date? If they had no way of understanding the date, I don't know. But for all those who do know, including myself, this was October 14th, 2020.